Hello, everyone. I am with Terrence Chan. Now, Terrence, I have been stalking your Twitter for a very long time, and there are so many things that I've been needing to talk to you about. But since we are already deep on the pseudo final table of this event, it's an official final table.
Real final table now.
This is official. I figure we should keep things kind of straight up and talk first about this event. Now, in terms of, I knew he was going to do that.
What is he doing?
In terms of some bucket list things, I think winning a bracelet is, of course, on everyone's bucket list, and you are well on your way to that. But there was another little check on the bucket list that happened yesterday, which maybe you can explain to us a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, winning a bracelet would be fantastic. It would probably still be the second best thing to happen to me in this tournament. Yeah, I made a pretty loose call on one Phil Hellmuth Jr.
Oh, I've heard of him.
I've got there 13 Brian bracelet winner, Phil Hellmuth Jr., best player in the world.
14, but no big deal.
Sorry, whatever. I see so many, I lost track. Three-time limit hold'em bracelet winner. I made him in a thin call. I might have got there on the river. I might have got an extra bet out of him. Might have run down a set of jacks, and he might have threw a temper tantrum in which he may have called me a how listen? Do we have children watching?
This is like rated R fully.
Okay, he may have called me a moronic motherfucker.
Yeah,
for about 10 minutes.
I can't even. I was like, wow, really went there. Like, not even just a little. Like, oh, that was a loose call. What a jerk. Like, fully went for 10 minutes. There's also a video on Daniel Negreanu's vlog where you can really see some of it. But your reaction was pretty PC, I would say. You were for someone who's a fighter. I think you left that angry man behind.
Well, I mean, I don't get in confrontations, I save my fighting for the ring and stuff like that. But even still, I think from just a maximizing enjoyment perspective, I think Phil would be more upset if I was just super calm and just quietly called for the floor, which I did. And I asked the floor to give him a gentle warning about using abusive language directed towards other players, which is against the World Series rules. And, it's quite poor for the game, because if I were just, I've been around the World Series a while, but if I were a recreational player throwing $10,000 into a tournament with the expectation of having a good time, I feel like Mr. Hellmuth's tirade against me would have put some people off the game and might have discouraged them from playing the wonderful game that we all know is limit hold'em.
But not for you, because for you it was just a check off the old bucket list.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've played with at Phil's tables a little, but not enough to had the opportunity to put a glorious 4-outer on him, and get extra value from a set. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of the highlights of a very lengthy poker career for me. And I mean, I said at the time, even if I stone bubbled the tournament, that it would still be okay with it. And now here I am, 9 of the best limit hold'em players left in the world. I'm free rolling all the way.
I mean, you're definitely the envy of a lot of poker players at this moment. Well, I of course, I know you're a great limit poker player, so I would love to see you go deep in this. But you didn't even show up here to the WSOP until something like the 8th. What's going on? For those who don't know, fill us in. Where have you been?
We were, my girlfriend and I were shopping for houses and stuff like that. We had a lot of stuff to get down back home, and so, we're looking to buy.
Too busy shopping for houses.
Looking at trying to buy a piece of land, a nice place out in the country, and, grow some chickens and stuff like that. Nothing I don't think anybody interested in on a.
No, me. That's
me.
That's literally my dream life.
That's you.
That's my bucket list.
You can come to the compound and we can all hang out. You, me, Heath, and Rob, and we just all grow chickens and have pigs, and I'm sure you guys can handle the shooting stuff and stuff. You guys, the Texas folks are good at guns. Canadians not so good.
I will help you with
we need
that.
help with that. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, that's my dream life. That sounds absolutely amazing. And of course, if you guys haven't checked it out, check out the Twitter, check out the blog. He's got a really fantastic blog. I think it's the one pinned on the top of your Twitter, which is
it might be, yeah. It's Terrence Chan Poker, Terrence Terrence. I don't write often. I try to. There's a lot about MMA these days, but
yeah, which is great and interesting, of course, to me too. And there's some stuff on the Twitter about stalling, which I want to talk to you about sometime too.
Yeah.
We'll get this guy on the Poker News podcast.
It's only a 15-minute break.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would be happy to talk to you about stalling.
He's got to go pee sometimes. He's trying to win a bracelet. Terrence Chan, I'm Sarah Herring. You guys are with us on PokerNews.com.